ChatGPT, Bing AI, and Google Bard. How artificial intelligence is changing the world of content marketing and the ways you can streamline your strategy and enter and navigate a new era of digital marketing. This is the Monday Marketing Moment. Hi there, I'm Elizabeth Lang-Barton, and I'm a content marketing, social media management, SEO, and data analytics professional with nearly 10 years of digital marketing experience. And this is a new segment that I like to call the Monday Marketing Moment. This week, I'm diving into the world of AI and its impact on content marketing. One of my favorite topics, especially if you've heard me talk about marketing before. I love content marketing. One of the first things that marketers need to consider when they're thinking about their long-term strategy for digital marketing is SEO. AI is quickly changing the way we search. And rather than going to Google or asking for a recipe or Googling best places to visit in Morocco, we're starting to see people using tools like ChatGPT to get custom itineraries, get resources, etc. Now, this is going to take away a lot of that organic search that we're used to seeing. Some tools like Bing's new AI and Google Bard still provide some links to relevant content and where they got that content from. But overall, we're going to see a huge impact and shift in our customer journey and organic site traffic. You might be wondering, okay, is it all bad news? Well, the answer is no. There's some good news still. The branded search will most likely not see the same impact because your company name will be attached to that product or service. And a user is not going to go to ChatGPT to look that up. They're still going to go to search and search for your brand connected with product or service, and then they will be landed to your page. So whenever you're thinking about your brand awareness strategy and your content strategy, remember they go hand in hand. So how are we going to overcome this challenge of organic search? One of the best ways is to really think about your inbound marketing approach. How is your content being used? On social media, on your website? How is it being used outside of your website for PR and other attributes? And how are you attracting new customers and retaining those old ones? One of the best ways is to leverage every piece of content to the fullest. I'm a big hub and spoke girl, so this is what I preach. Really focus on your targeted assets and speaking to their pain points, but not creating an individual asset for each of those. So I'll give you an example. Let's say you have to create a white paper and you want to drive downloads to that white paper from 3 different audiences. When you're thinking about your inbound strategy, rather than posting generic social media content hoping to capture all 3 audiences, create separate, pain point, specific or driven messages, and then think about where your target audience is located and post to those channels with the right message. It's all about being tailored. Another area to consider is your content marketing strategy for inbound links. So in the example I just shared, think about where are these blog articles going and how do you get other reputable, keyword is reputable, sites to link to your content. This is where you're going to start driving content to your site rather than relying on search. So you might be thinking, great, I've got all these great ideas. I'm going to use ChatGPT to create the articles, the social media posts, the targeted content. Well, yes, you can do that. I use it. Most marketers are now using it. There are a few words of caution I'd like to address. These bots should be used to complement and assist, not replace. While we may be doing more with less in today's marketing world, these AI tools have their own tone, they have their own language, and they really require careful review, especially tools like ChatGPT, which doesn't source a lot of its content. My recommendation, if you want to use these tools, is to create the content, review it, rewrite it, review it again, and maybe run it by somebody else just to make sure that everything is factual and that you're following the search quality rankers guidelines from Google or EEAT. And if you don't know what that is, don't worry. Next week, I'm going to be diving into everything EEAT and talking about the new E that's at the beginning, which is that experience. So we're going to start talking about how Google detects this, and right now it really can't. It's using some programs like natural language processing to flag content that might have been created by a bot, but really they're not able to really detect it, but they're becoming better at it. And that is going to have an impact on your search. So if you're using it now, think about your long-term strategy, think about your site authority and your expertise, and make sure you're taking a second look at that content that you've already used to create with ChatGPT. My recommendation is, at the end of the day, just to use these as a framework and a research solution, not a content generation strategy. There's a lack of data quality in a lot of these tools. So you can use it to come up with keyword research or ask common questions, or even see what your target audience is asking about. But I really only would use this tool to overcome that writer's block, creating detailed outlines, key points to help you determine what you should use it for, coming up with article ideas, but not writing it. We still need that human touch in marketing. You can't replace your marketing team. So this has been the Monday Marketing Moment. I'm Elizabeth Lang-Barton, and if you would like to discuss AI, content marketing, or anything like that further, reach out to me in direct messages or comment below. And if there's a topic that you would like me to discuss, feel free to drop that in the comments. I would love to hear from you. Have a marvelous Marketing Monday.